weekend mode. Engage. Run in, man. Saturday morning, I hit that command. RGG drops heat straight from the plan. Scrolling through titles I barely recall. Could be game of the year or a total free fall. Coffee in hand, I'm locking it in. 1 hour to test, will it lose or win? Chat on the edge, laughing at the screen. This game got vibes or it's straight up mean. Random game weekend, spin that fate. New games drop and the chaos is great. From pixel dust to AAA ends, we laugh, we rage, but we play to the end. Night comes round, now it's round 2. New game, new rules, same random crew. Some get dropped in under a sec, others go long cause the vibes connect. 2 days a week, 4 games in sight. Go roulette of genres from morning to night. Backlog deep, but I'm making a dent, and every wild title feels heaven sent. Random game weekend, spin that fate. New games drop and the chaos is great. From pixel dust to AAA ends, we laugh, we rage, but we play to the end.
When I flop, we let the dice decide. See you next spin. See you next spin.
Been in the game since pixels was blocks. Back when the grind was pure and the skill unlocked. No microtransactions, no cheap AI. If it was hard, you beat it, no second try. No labels, no limits, no walls too high. Every genre, every style, I let my soul decide. From 8-bit dreams to that open world sky. I've been gaming through time, never blinking an eye. They say pick a lane, but I drive the whole road. I got action like Devil May Cry, but still tactical mode. I roll dice in the dungeons, then I shoot from the hip. Got that RTS mind state, but my trigger's still quick. Turn-based thinker, reaction time hitter. Been max stats, but I still pull a trigger. Ain't no casual here, ain't no gatekeep flex. I done played 5,000 games, who wanna test? No labels, no limits, no rules, no chain. I move how I want, every path in the game. From the past to the future, still paving my way. Every controller, every screen, every move that I play. Console, PC, mobile, I flex it all. I seen legends rise, I seen franchises fall. I seen hype die fast when the devs got lazy. I seen modders build worlds while AAA stay shady. I ain't just a player, I study the field. Break mechanics apart, learn to tech to rebuild. If the meta gets stale, I adapt on the fly. New patch, same skill, I ain't blinking an eye. I seen cash grabs, I seen passion. I seen devs burn dreams for some market traction. I seen remakes done right, I seen remakes done wrong. I seen fan games show love where the studios moved on. Ain't about the hype, ain't about the trend. Cause a real gamer knows the play, not the brand. If it's fire, I play. If it's weak, I race. No console wars here, just respect for space. I seen metas break, I seen patches wreck skill. I seen games start strong and they milk it for bills. I seen devs nerf legends cause the loudest ones cried. I seen hidden gems buried cause they never got tried. I seen noobs talk big till they ran in the vest. Think they own the leaderboard till they place their best. But I ain't here to flex, I'm just stating the truth. I got years in this game, no need for the proof. No labels, no limits, no rules, no chain. I move how I want, every path in the game. From the past to the future, still paving my way. Every controller, every screen, every move that I play. No labels, no limits, I move how I please. Controller, mouse, touch screen, I still seize. Ain't no mode I ain't played, ain't no level I fear. And if you doubt me, check the last 35 years. Oh, categories, no ranks, no tiers. Just one game of one journey through all these years. No console war, no PC pride. Cause at the end of the day, we just play to survive. I seen genre mashups turn legends overnight. Indies with a vision, bringing darkness to light. I seen loot boxes fall and classics revive. I seen co-op bring hearts back with solos that died. I ain't jaded, I'm seasoned, call it level cap great. Still grinding in the shadows while they chasing the race. From arcade sticks to haptics in VR space, I adapt every era, never losing the pace. It ain't just reaction, it's intention and flow. It's the rhythm and the combos, the skill that you show. It's the clutch with no saves, the boss with no tells. It's the loss that you learn from the win that compels. No borders, no genres, no single walking.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump into another game. And as you can tell, this is a completely new game, but I have played this, so that way I didn't mistitle the title. I wanted to give it a shot before I jumped into it, and I did. Me, Hellfire, and Lobos all joined in and had a little blast in Vintage Story. It was a great time. I really enjoyed it, and I would like to share that gameplay with you guys. So that way, if you guys are looking for something that's a little different from Minecraft, you're getting tired of all these mod packs giving you incomplete games, well, Vintage Story gives you a full game and then some. It gives you a different type of craft experience. While it does look similar to Minecraft, it could not be any more different. I repeat, it is so different, it's ridiculous. But the really cool part, and I think in my opinion, was that you can basically chisel out and make statues. Like when you craft, you got to make the pieces by putting them on the ground and kind of cutting them off. It's a really interesting thing. To harden clay, you got to basically fire up a little makeshift kiln. Like, there's a lot of stuff to it, and I probably didn't remember too much of it. I remember some of it, so I'm pretty good at the beginning part. I went through the tutorial, but it's still quite a challenge nonetheless, and I'm gonna have to learn a lot of that system today. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing, is figuring out how to get past the part where I'm at, where I have an idea of where to find food. I have an idea of how to craft things. All I gotta do is continually work on myself. And I think the last thing I was working on was making a bow, and then I was gonna make some arrows. But I never got across to it because the wifey needed my help, the dogs wanted to be walked, lots of stuff, man. It's chaotic in my house. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and jump into it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I did a few days ago. So I'll see you guys right in a second. I'm just playing. All right, let's go ahead and switch scenes. Woo! All right, let me go ahead and unmute the mic. Say hi to Hellfire. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Another day. You sound like you did just wake up from a nap, man. You really did.
Yep.
It's all good, man. Let's go ahead and
All thanks to the four-legged alarm clocks.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I'm up. I'm working off of like 4.5 hours of sleep because, you know, my wife was late from work, so I had to stay up with her. Well, not with her, but waiting for her. I had to take care of the dogs in the morning after this whole streaming gig, and then went to bed and had to wake up at 12. Yeah, fun times. A lot of lack of sleep. But that doesn't mean I won't kick ass today. Or I'll probably get my ass kicked. Let's just be honest here. This game is something else. Luckily, you're here to help me out. Hopefully.
Right.
Wink, wink, wink. So I think I was working on a bow. Okay, I got the bow done. So I needed arrows is what I'm thinking. And then they require flint, if I remember correctly. How do you look up the recipes again?
You just press H and then type in this search bar.
Okay, so arrows. So for a crude arrow, I need flint, arrowhead, and stick. So we gotta find some flint. You said we have to make a basket and run it through water for that? For the flint? Or whatever you call it, the shaker? I have to look it up.
To get flint?
Yeah.
There is a panning dish in there.
A panning dish? Okay.
No, it's not there.
I'm just dropping off some inventory. Because I'm kind of overburdened here. Okay. That should be good enough. Oh, cool. So that's what it is? Neat. So just gotta go into the water and shake it, huh? Shake, shake, shake. I'm glad I don't have to use feathers for this. Do I have to be in the water for it to work?
You have to stand in the water, yes. Your game is not showing.
There we go. It is not. That's garbage. Why isn't it showing? Oh, I forgot to switch it over. Whoopsies. Come on, give me that screen. There it is.
So it's not going to work on that muddy gravel.
Okay. So we gotta go deeper in the water.
No, you have to go to normal gravel. Right click the normal gravel, and while you're standing in the water, right click the water. So what you're doing right now is not going to work.
Okay, that's what. Okay, so I have to check what it says on there. Okay, I didn't see the top part where I was saying the item type. So muddy gravel would be the one I need, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So just gravel. Does it look like a stone icon on the bottom, like a?
It looks like Minecraft gravel. I mean, you're not going to find it in that lake.
All right, so I guess I gotta find another lake.
Banks of the river is loaded with it.
So I just gotta look for something that says gravel, not muddy gravel. The stupid ice is in the way. I can't make heads or tails of what.
Once again, you're not going to find anything usable in that lake.
Oh, I was in another part of the lake. All right, let me look at the map real quick. So this river, okay. You're talking about this blue surface right here. All right.
You will find gravel if you open up your map, and you will see a like darkish gray color along the banks. That
Like-
should be gravel.
So like around here.
Hmm
All right. Let's go ahead and check
It'll
it
either
out.
be granite stone or gravel, because they're the same color.
And so the gravel will give me the flint that I need, right?
Yep. You see that pixely block? Look up. Look up.
Oh,
T-
I see it. Okay.
Yep. So you need to right click that stuff to fill the bowl, stand in the water, right click the water. You do not need to hold it.
Oh, okay. So then it gives me. Doesn't give me shit. Rivers
It's not
suck.
guaranteed.
Oh, okay. So it's not guaranteed. I wasn't positive. Oh, this is a tedious process, isn't it? Oh no. Alright. I knew this was going to be tedious. Not surprised. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Let's see. Come on, get out of the water. I got one. Quartz chunk. Not what I was looking for. There we go. Wait, that's blue clay. I should probably put some of this stuff back. Maybe create another backpack. It must have been quite the learning curve for you to learn all this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and drop some of this stuff off here. It looks like I can see the boxes now. They're not question marks anymore, thank God.
I put different ones on there.
Oh. Okay, so got quartz chunk, blue clay, fire clay. Put that granite stone in there for a little bit. Put some wood. I'll be back for you later. Keep that on me. Actually, I won't put that on my toolbar. And I tried to light this one torch. It didn't work out. Oh, I burnt myself last time. I was on fire! Now, if it looks like I'm in a rush, it's because there's these monsters that appear. That is pretty dangerous to deal with. And since I'm unarmed at the moment, it doesn't look good. What is this? Who dropped this? Oh, it's a dead hare. Might as well harvest it. Wonder how he died. Nothing, huh? You're really right, the drop rates are awful.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. They should give me.
Those are some pretty awful drop rates. Chase the rabbit and stab him. Get over here, rabbit. It's better with an arrow. My ADHD coming out in full blast on this game. Remember the mission. We're making arrows. What is wrong with you? You can hunt the rabbits later. Do you at least get your arrows back, or is that like random too?
You can.
Sweet. That works out for me. There we go. This is much easier. I'm gonna need a lot of arrows, so I might as well collect as much as I can. So yeah, I was trying out some mod packs for Minecraft today, and found some pretty good ones. I told you about Sky Factory. I played the fourth one. The fifth one kind of overloaded my PC with all the craziness in there. I'm guessing it's not optimized yet. He's probably still working on it, but it overloaded my PC. It took like 35 minutes to load up, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing this every single time. I was like, I'll just get the other one. So I got 4, and I found it pretty interesting. In that one, you start off with one tree that you're on top, a dirt tree. And you basically use the stuff that you get from the dirt tree to create more dirt. So that way you can plant another tree with the saplings you got off of that same tree. And then you basically build around it. It's an interesting concept.
I've played the Sky Factory shit or Skyblock, and it's alright. Not my cup of tea though. It's just too much.
It is a lot.
Too much because it's too little.
Because you don't got nowhere to go but there. You basically are building your own surroundings. It took me a minute because, like, the first time I tried it, I kept on dying. I'm just like, falling off. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. How am I supposed to build effectively if I keep on slipping off? And then I realized that all you have to do is hold shift and you won't fall off the edge. I'm just like, what the fuck? This would have been nice to know. And I learned it through the tip section. No lie. Like, no tutorial. It took me a minute to figure it out, but I eventually got it. I'm proud of myself for it. Come on, give me the good stuff. I don't exactly know what I've gotten out of this yet. Let's see. Quartz, gold, copper. Got some. I actually got some flint arrowheads from that. That's funny. I got some flint too. Granite stone, nuggets. Oh yeah, there's a lot in this. This is like a treasure trove of crap, man. If you're willing to sit there and do this over and over again. Finding all sorts of rocks. If I get a sapphire, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Give me the good stuff. Oh no. I was hoping that we get to see Lobos today. Would have been fun to have him on here. He's been trying to figure out if he wants to stream or not. He was asking me for some tips and stuff, and I'm just like, there's plenty of things you could do. I mean, it's not like something that I learned right away. It was over time. I mean, I've been streaming for a year and a half, probably a little bit more, and I'm still learning to this day. There's really no secret formula. And a lot of people would say, oh, you don't even need half the stuff that you're doing, but it's not a matter of having to, it's more of like just giving people like something cool to look at.
Yeah.
That was a cave-in. Honestly, it's more for me than anybody else, but it's cool. I like it. Put a lot of work into it. That moment where you have to get creative on everything that you do. I think I might have enough. Oh, still short. A flint spearhead. Oh wow. That means I can make a spear. Do you throw those spears, or is it more of a melee attack kind of thing?
You could throw them.
Cool. Feeling all Valheimish in here. That was my go-to weapon in Valheim. I'm not going to spend too much longer here. I'm just clearing out this little area here. And I should have enough to make at least a few arrows in case I miss. Alright. I got a lot of stone. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. I need to get the hell back in here. Help! So, as you can see, Hellfire built all this. Just kidding. But, you know, he did work on it. He did build this really cool greenhouse. And it's pretty structurally correct. Like, it's a solid build. I was pretty impressed when he showed me on Discord. Show you guys in a second. Close the door. So check that out. That's pretty pimp. I'm not gonna lie. It looks legit. Too legit to quit. He had a couple of issues. One being where the pathways had to be different because of the way the game is set up. And then he couldn't figure out how to get the beams to go all the way down across. Which ended up being on the surface. It still looks absolutely phenomenal, though. Not gonna lie, that's some cool stuff right here. Then there's all the plants. He's got little water parts right here. Really neat stuff. Alright, it's dark. I need to go back inside. Yee! Alright. I'll toss this back in here. Grab my sticks. Alright, so first things first, I need to drop a flint on the ground. We're going to do flint, arrowhead. Okay, so put this in my hand. Then you duck and boop. And wow. Oh, that's cool. You can build a whole bunch of them just off one block. Okay. That's what's up. I was actually worried about it. I was like, man, we're going to have to use this whole thing. I thought they were going for accuracy here. Definitely going to need more sticks, though. Ayy. So I know that Minecraft is usually 64 max, but what's the usual max for Vintage Store for inventory?
Some stuff goes to 128, some is 64.
Okay, so it still uses the same kind of logic, but only for certain items. That works for me. Alright, should have about 15. We're gonna go ahead and clear all that out. Can you carry multiple spears or only one at a time?
Not stacked.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay. So I only need one spearhead, so we can go ahead and just do all the arrowheads. There's something oddly satisfying about this part. I don't know what it is. I enjoy it. It seems tedious, because it is, but it's still enjoyable to do. Hey. I'm working here. Nothing. Damn. What a shame. Putting me through all that. Seven so far, and then for the final one. What is going on here? Why did it cancel me off of this?
Off of what?
It's not letting me nap. My stuff on the ground. Weird, right? Very, very weird. Bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Alright. Let's see if this works. Maybe if I hold the granite knife, it'll be different. Is it because I'm hungry? No, I was napping when I was hungry too. Hmm. You want to check if you can do it? I don't know what you're up to. What are you holding?
Stairs.
Oh. Oh, wow. What you doing down there, buddy?
Building things.
Building stuff. You want to see? Alright, maybe if I go back to it, it'll work again? No, it's not. That's weird. Maybe if I have a granite stone in my arm.
Yeah, you need to have 2 stones, not 1, right? So,
Yeah, I see it now. You have to use a stone to break it. Gotcha.
mhm.
Oh, well, I was wondering what was going on with that. The more you know. Kind of glad that I know that now. I've been scratching my head on all day. Alright, so now that we got that, we can start crafting arrows. So I'm guessing this and a stick, maybe? Yep. All that for 3 arrows. I better go get some more sticks. Hopefully I don't get killed while I'm doing that. Yeah, I can always run away. Alright. Birch branchy leaves. Jeez. Alright. I'm leaving. I know when I'm not wanted. Oh, wow. Are you making a kiln?
Yeah, so I'm making a permanent kiln for charcoal. So this one will be able to fire our firewood to make charcoal. This one is an actual kiln for pottery and bricks.
Oh.
This one
That's...
over here is a coke oven.
So that's why you had it downstairs. Okay, I see what you were doing. You were clearing out the area so you can put wood down there. Gotcha.
Yep, so in here, put a stack of charcoal in that far back block until it fills up and spills over probably 1 block or 2. Let it on fire, and when it's done doing its thing, it'll turn into coke.
Cool. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. This is pretty slick setup right here. I was wondering, I was like, you're not digging underneath for ore like Minecraft, are you? It's like, I didn't know this game worked like that. No, that's a pretty sweet setup.
Yeah,
I like how you have the grates in here. You got a space under here. They really go for realistic here. And Hellfire wants to make a town eventually and populate it with NPCs in this area. So we got all this space.
I was thinking of having a smithy right here next to these ovens with a windmill. This game does have a story to lead you to a village eventually. There's a windmill-powered smithy at it, and I kind of want to duplicate that in a way. We just have to progress the story.
I didn't know this. Well, I mean, it has vintage story. I should have thought about it. My brain was just like, not even thinking about that.
We got to find a. Well, first off, what we need to do is get into bronze so we can trade a bronze pickaxe with a treasure hunter merchant who will give us a map to the first dungeon, and then it just snowballs through the campaign from there.
Okay. Well, that's smart.
I have prospected enough copper, but I have yet to find tin.
10. Let's think about where you would find tin at.
Valheim throws tin in the water.
It does flint in the water. I don't know about tin.
Yeah, tin, Black Forest.
Oh, the black thing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's an ore that was on the shore side, not into the water.
Yeah. I don't know about this game. Like,
I guess we
we
could look
probably
it
have
up.
to go into caves and prospect. Yep, and there is prospecting.
Now, prospecting is generally
Press H.
checking out everything here and making sure it has.
Kinda. Press H.
Yep.
Type in prospecting. Game mechanic prospecting.
Alright, ready to move on from the Copper Age? In order to advance, you'll have to find some rather rare resources to create bronze. The prospecting pick can help you find where not to search for them. Once you have either poured or smith the prospecting pick, pack your bags and go for a journey. Oh no. Break 3 blocks close to the proximity to the sample area for ores. The sample blocks must be located a minimum of 3 blocks apart and a maximum of 16 apart. You can sample anywhere, as long as you break rock. For example, when you come across a cave, an outcropping of stone, or dig through a dirt, so it could be an outcrop, or dig through a dirt to reach solid rock, break 1 block to start the sampling process. Move at least 3 blocks and break another block. Do this again and finish collecting your samples. Once your samples are completed, it'll tell you all the stuff in the chat log, huh? What were you gonna say?
So if you look at the ground where I've dug holes, the processing will be like this in the walls, the stone walls.
Oh, okay. So it tells me
there's
that
two
this is
spaces
low
between.
fertility. So
No, I mean like when you're prospecting, right? So you'll go find a 9 square, right? Hit the center of it, do the same, and as you do that, it'll give you a tooltip or whatever of what's in that zone.
oh, okay.
This is I'm just using dirt
As an example, yeah.
because it's easy to break.
So you have to break rocks that way to find out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And it's the surrounding area from the block you broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. We should have enough copper to make a prospecting pick. Let me see.
I picked
We
up
might
a
have
few in
lost
the
it during
chest.
Yeah. 428. Yeah, we have plenty. If you want to take the clay and make a prospecting pick mold, and that'll tell you how many units of copper we need to make.
Pick mod. Should I look for prospecting pick mold?
No, so grab the red clay.
Oh, there it is. Okay, where's the red clay at?
Right hand most bottom. So just grab a bunch of red clay. I don't know how much you're gonna need.
I'll grab about 10. All right.
All right. So form a prospecting pick mold. It'll be like a half a pickaxe looking thing down.
Prospecting. Oh.
Uh,
Oh, there it
third
is.
row from the bottom. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna need more than 10, just by looking at that.
So we just.
Go ahead and press F real quick. And click that 3x3 square. And it'll allow you to do that first layer a lot faster.
Oh, okay. So we have to add clay to this, or
Yep.
looks like it makes me break
You're
it.
taking away.
Oh.
You're taking away. Use the other mouse button.
Oh, okay. Prospecting.
So, hey, look at your tooltip a little bit. Right click
Oh.
adds clay, left click removes clay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does take a lot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I might have enough.
Well, you pulled out 10 and you're down to 4, and you haven't even finished the first layer.
Let me try 20, just to be safe. This is an interesting way of doing things. Ah, that's not what I wanted. I gotta be
You
careful
could
with this.
also press F and just hit duplicate layer, and then remove the orange squares. Right. Yep. And now just hold add clay button until it fills in.
Okay.
Now go ahead and just remove all that orange blocks.
It definitely is kind of finicky about that.
You got to switch it to a 1x1 block.
Oh, okay. All right. I gotta add this back on here. Okay, so F 1x1. Gotcha.
I have 3 Discord notifications.
This is quite the conundrum here. Be very, very careful. Hey. Okay, so what do I do after I make it?
Now you can go fire that. We don't have enough to use the beehive kiln, so you'll have to, or we don't have enough coal to use the beehive kiln.
Okay, so we have to use the underground kiln that you made over there. It's
Yeah,
not...
just that stuff where you did the bowls.
Okay, so right
Empty
here.
hand. All right, my animals are being pieces of shit, so I'll be right back because I gotta feed them.
That's all right. So throw in grass and then wood on top. I'm starving. That's not what I need to do. Let me in. I forgot how to do it. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta get something to eat.
Mold in the bottom of the hole, grass, until it stops slowing. You put grass, 8 sticks, 4 firewood.
More firewood. I need sticks. And I'm starving. Alright. I need to find some food or I'm gonna die.
There's a food storage facility
Oh,
in the base.
I didn't know that. Alright, where is it?
If you take a bowl and right-click one of the crocks, you'll get a meal, or you can go in the middle jar on the ground and grab some smoked meat.
I don't even see where that is.
You know where I got the little farm field?
Right here.
If you're facing it, you'll see a little hallway to the left.
Oh.
And please keep that door as closed as possible because it lets the cold out if you leave it open.
So I just take it from the shelf with my bowl.
If it doesn't allow you to fill your bowl off of the shelf, just remove one of the crocks. Place it on the ground, then right-click the crock with the bowl.
I don't even know what. Empty crock.
Should be the left-handmost shelf that has food on it. Right-handmost shelf has empty crocks. Be like turnip stew or something if you can see the tooltip for it.
It's hard. Alright. Oh, it still has some.
Well, if you can't figure that out, middle big jar on the ground has smoked meat in it.
Ah, I fed myself.
Okay.
So all I had to do was put it on the floor and do it that way. Okay.
This game is not inventory based when it comes to shit outside of crafting. So get that Ark Survival evolved and Minecraft shit out of you.
Yeah. I see that it's only gonna make me suffer if I go into Minecraft Ark Survival mode here. Alright, so now I just gotta beat up some bushes, get some sticks, and that's not what I'm looking for. Your dogs are so spoiled they don't even know.
No, they don't, dude.
They don't
They
even
really
know.
don't.
They don't give a fuck either. Birch leaves, branches. Give me those good stuff. Need a bunch of sticks anyway. My arrows. I guess they have to look dead for the branches to come out more frequent. Give me all that good stuff. In this game, sticks are life! I don't want that shit. Ah, good old days. I'm at the impasse right now where I'm like trying to study my lab's diet because she's starting to get skinny with her current diet. So I'm just like, this is not good. It's like that means I'm gonna have to feed her more. Trying to figure out how much to feed her. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to prevent the dogs from having sunken in hips, and it just fucking happened.
It just happens overnight,
and-
though. It's not like anything you're doing wrong either.
No, dude, they're getting 2 pounds of fucking food a day, like, and they're like 50 pounds. They don't need 2 pounds of food a day.
But they want it.
And you think they would be just a straight line from their chest to their fucking whatnot, but no. They decided, hey, we want to look malnourished.
It's embarrassing, like, it really is, because then you're just like, man. It's like, if I take my dog out and somebody sees him looking like this, I look like I abuse him or something.
And people say that that's how dogs are supposed to look, and I beg to fucking differ, man. I don't agree with that.
It depends on the breed. Like, greyhounds, it's acceptable.
Well, greyhound and whippets are one thing. They're naturally super fucking skinny. Sorry, super skinny. But like, American Stafford and Australian Shepherds are definitely not.
No. They're supposed to be chunky.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Not too much. Just enough that like you could see their belly hang a little bit. Unfortunately for me, I have to keep my dog at a decent one because from what the studies that I've made is that if they're too heavy while they're growing, it kind of hurts them in the long run. So I have to keep her weight down no matter what. But I also have to make sure she's not being, malnourished. So it's a juggling act for me. Because she can eat whatever she like. I don't not whatever she wants. She can eat a lot more when she's older, but because she's still growing, it's a bad idea. I can't overfeed her, or her joints and her hips. Dysplasia will happen. I mean, it happens regardless, depending on like their history. But I don't want that to be a surgery I have to worry about years down the road, and I'm just like, fuck, that's a lot of fucking money.
Right.
Because it is. Dog surgeries are not cheap.
Oh, I know. Look, man. They get anything that's life-threatening like that, where they gotta have special surgeries. That's called natural selection. And,
I know my wife though.
Okay,
She'll
but-
spend an arm and a leg just to get them fixed, and I'm just like, no. No.
I don't know, man. I love my animals, but
My wife is
They
in
can't.
love with her animals.
they can't, like, overrule my life, you know?
Oh, no doubt. Alright, now we take this torch, wherever the heck I put it. Did I put that thing in the damn box while it was lit?
Probably. Probably not. She did.
Oh, it must have burnt out. Okay. Well, I guess I got a fire starter.
Yeah, fire starter, make a new one.
Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. It did. It always happens.
Well, you shouldn't stand on it.
There it is. Alright, now that that's working, I can work on finishing off all these arrowheads. Oh, alright, I now have 33 arrows. How do I make a spear? I'm gonna look at that. It's a simple one, just like arrows. Easy peasy. Put that in my repertoire of items to use. I need to put this red clay black back, not black. Whoopsies. You want a bush? I got bushes for sale.
Particularly no.
I wonder if I could implant it into the ground. Yep. Push this over with. Let's go hunt for some meat. There's plenty of rabbits around the corner.
Hopefully they give you meat.
Yeah. With that crazy drop rate, better. I know Lobos was getting meat from him. He said as much. So I'm guessing shift will make me sneaky. Just gotta find a bunny around here. here, bunny, bunny, bunny. I did see a deer near the forest. When I was shifting for gravel, I was having way more luck finding animals. Now that I'm looking for animals, none. Damn you, range and your bull, nanny! Ooh, a chicken. And a fox. Feathers, huh? Not exactly what I want, but okay. Well, that's scary. Gotcha. Well, you're right about one thing. These chickens don't give you nothing. Well, it's a poultry, damn it. Thought being a hunter would give me more carbs. Damn this bull nanny class with insane amount of damage for bow and arrows. Okay, there's a rabbit. There's a field of rabbits. Alright, so it's just gotta be sneaky. Come here. I want to eat you. Be very, very quiet. It's rabbit season. Hopefully nothing regenerates out of that. Damn it, I got too close. Come on, little rabbit. I just want to eat you. Damn, he jetting. I hope you drown, you stupid rabbit. Gonna make me work for it, huh? Okay, give me some good stuff. You kidding me, dude? What a waste. Well, I found hide. Not what I'm looking for. Can you use bone? Oh, yeah, you can get bone. Good to know. What can you make with bone?
Press H on it.
Bone flute, bone meal, fishing hook bone. Oh, wow. So if I make another flint knife, mix it with that, I can get a fishing hook.
Yeah, so if you use your knife with a bone, it'll turn the bone into a fishing hook.
So it won't deplete the knife, or will it? That's the...
It'll take durability from the knife.
Okay. Ooh.
Why would it consume the knife?
I wasn't sure. Found a carcass with a lot of bones in it.
Yeah, you found where I was testing stuff.
Have you tried fishing in this yet?
Nope.
I'll tell you about it when I start. Oh, you sneaky little fox. At least when I attacked the fox, he came at me. Less work for me. What are those? Oh, the goats. Too far. Stupid thing. There we go. You kidding me? What a pain in the ass. Alright. I hate rivers. They suck. And I need to get out of here.
I prefer paying attention to where I'm walking.
Did you fall in something?
No.
Did you step in fire?
I did not.
Okay. Because that's totally me. I would totally step in fire.
Where are you? Let's see here. You're in the gravel pits somewhere, but you're not on the map.
Oh, shit. Found a cave,
Hmm?
and I'm stuck in here. Shoot, 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 shoot. Just gonna have to punch these rocks until I can get out.
Doesn't work that way. Open your map. Okay, hold up. Where the you're at the ass end? Alright, I know where you're at.
Yeah. Did not expect to fall through a hole. That was hindsight stupid.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I did, because you can't see what you're doing.
I see you. Hello there, Hellfire.
There, put this on. Press C.
Okay, see?
And put that in your belt slot. Now you don't have to worry about your stupid torch.
Okay. So I just use this to toss.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you need a torch to light fires and stuff, but...
Bird block, burn.
Back up. Back up. Careful of that.
It's really easy to die around here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was not fun. let's go back to safety.
Your belt lantern is brighter than the torch. Put your torch away.
Guess I'm not going over that. So does this belt lantern need to be refueled?
No.
Thank God. Woo.
See my on the map, you'll see some square holes. That's where I was digging out some copper.
Oh. Well, this is an interesting.
Very carefully.
predicament. Yeah. I see. Just a little dangerous. All right. I made it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. This is the front side. Hard to tell where I'm going in the dark for sure.
What's your settings?
Let's see. My game was at 220.
Oh, graphics. Go ahead and let's see. Turn your gamma all the way up.
Maybe contrast? No, can't mess with that.
So
Make
my
it
contrast is 134, sepia is 25, ambient 0, field of view 91.
Oh, I didn't know you can actually change that. Hey, you can see a lot farther that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Don't shoot it higher than 90. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It looks like shit. View distance. On the left, I have mine at 512 because it can handle it. But if you want to see farther, you can scoot that as far as your computer will let you without breaking it.
Yeah, I think this
Which
is.
you don't really want to go into the purple, but yeah.
Yeah, I went right in the middle of the thing, like right between purple and regular. It looks better.
That'll let you see. Yeah. That's how bright mine is. I can kind of see a little bit better, but it might be because like this area over here. Let's see. I should just show you on
Well,
Discord.
I know that the screen that I'm streaming on shows the darkness a lot more so. So I actually see everything now with the new settings, as opposed to before.
Yeah. Does yours on the stream? It looks
Dark.
way darker than what my screen shows, but I don't know how it shows on what I just shared. But I can see the detail in the bricks on the farthest building I made on my end.
I could see. Yeah, I could see the lines and stuff. I can see the patches of grass and all the way up to the end of the wall, which I can't see the wall detail, but like right there I can see. So it's pretty far thanks to the new settings. I can definitely see a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Chat won't, but I will.
Yeah. That's what matters.
That's
Oh,
really.
elastic photograph moron. Get out of here.
Oh man, it looks so much more different now that I switched it to 90.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not in your face and being smothered, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
it actually gives me like a perspective. It's still going.
so, uh, are these instructions that I put on the charcoal kiln understandable to you?
All right, fill firewood, 18 stacks of 32. Yep. Fill openings with dirt. Which openings are you talking
So,
about?
so this 3x2, right, is 18 stacks. It'll fill up to the roof. You'll have a hole right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once you, and this doorway will be open. You need to put the dirt in the door.
Okay.
We don't want any air gap.
So the dirt you have right
Now
next
you
to is
come
for
up.
closing it up. Gotcha.
Yep. So
And that's to cover the
does
top part. Okay.
yep. So now you have a 1x2 hole here. The lower will have the space claimed for the campfire. This dirt goes in the hole to seal it off.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but if we don't do that full 18 stacks, we will just burn up the firewood instead of making charcoal.
So you want it three. You want it to be 2x3, 18 stacks high,
It has to. Yeah, it has to be.
and then in the front is where you're whatever you're cooking or baking, and then
Yeah, so here. It's going to be like that, right? After you fill it up.
yeah, and then like I was just thinking about
So-
the three spaces in front of the
so-
three things like that.
So we're going to have firewood stacks like that, right?
Uh huh.
Then we're going to seal it off. Come up here. Start a campfire. And then after we light it, we're going to seal it off.
Oh wow. You can hear the flames going off.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. That's how it operates. If we don't do it that way, it won't work.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. So we fill it up to the brim, cover up the whole the doorway area, come up here, make sure you seal it on top after you put the campfire, and that's it. Yeah.
Yep. And if you want to fire pottery in here, you need to have. So if you come down here, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna want to fill.
I can't believe you can do charcoal
be-
like this.
It'll be annoying to do because it has structural stability. But you fill up your charcoal. The whole 3x3 has to be complete tall stacks. Light it, walk away. And when all 9 catch on fire, like you see, if you look at the door, you'll see a tooltip at the top of your screen.
Requires 9 stacks of charcoal to function.
Yep. So when all stacks catch on fire, you'll start baking your goods.
Sweet. Oh, it gets super hot in here too.
Oh yeah, it'll kill you if you.
Walking while it's cooking. Yeah, that sounds like a death wish. I don't think I want to light anything in there until after I put the stuff in there. Besides, I've learned the hard way that you never open anything while it's still hot if there's pressure inside.
And then for this, I think it works like this. We'll find out right now. There's smoke on top. It could be turning. It could be working.
Is there a vent up top or no?
No. It could be wrong on how this works. I've never made one before. Because charcoal, we can't put any more charcoal in there because this door takes up that one block slot. So it's technically sealed.
So where do you
According
place
to
the
video
food?
I watched on our charcoal. It's charcoal kiln. A coke oven. It makes coke.
Oh.
Not nose coke, but like
That's where my brain went. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, What? We're making cocaine? Oh man.
no, we're not cooking coca. No, a coke oven is reburning charcoal to another version that burns hotter.
Oh, okay. See, I've never heard of that, so yeah, that was news to me. But I have heard of something
Like,
similar to that, where it's basically like a treatment where they preheat it,
here's the
pre-burn
difference. Like, yeah, like you see how I have 16 or charcoal and coke.
it. Yeah,
If you break that coke real quick.
this one.
Yep, just take some out of it. Now the item, hover over it, you'll see that it's burning temperature 1340 C, burn duration 40 seconds. Um, whereas a charcoal is 1300 C. Um, difference between making steel and making trash.
Oh, okay. So this is for blacksmithery. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, we'll need it to reach higher temperatures for melting different ores. They have realistic temperatures for the ores.
A.
So when it comes to making steel, we have to have a coffin. We do a layer of charcoal, a layer of iron ingots, a layer of charcoal, so on and so forth until it's full. And in the burn space below it, it's going to be built something similar to this, but have access underneath, right? Where we'll put the coke underneath to get that higher temperature.
Okay. So would you use? Are we going to be using the same concept of like how we're making the prospecting stuff? We're making molds for them and stuff. And then
Yeah, so all our molds and anything that we build out of clay, we can fire in here once we have enough charcoal.
can we even handle liquid metal, or does it just turn into an
Yeah,
egg? Okay.
so that's we're waiting for your mold to finish to.
Test it out.
Why don't you go ahead and also make a pickaxe mold?
Fair enough.
I lost my pickaxe, so
So I'll grab about.
I either lost.
I'll grab about 30.
Wife probably came home. Dogs barking like crazy.
My dogs love my wife. It's almost insane how upset they get.
Well, I fed them. I never left them out of their kennel, and it's now an hour later. Gojo or Gato started freaking the fuck out. barking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hate when my dogs, because I let them in my game room. I'm not gonna like shun them from coming in here, but
I let them in my everywhere too, but dude, sometimes I gotta get them the fuck away from me.
when they start fighting and start barking at each other and like it echoes in my ear, I just like I can't. You guys gotta get the hell out of here. This room is way too small for you to be barking in here.
I get so tired of them just fucking touching me.
Oh man. Oh, that's right. There's that duplicate thing you taught me. There we go. Way quicker.
I put my vape.
Alright, then they switch to one by one and take it off. So can you use the mold more than once or no?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. A bunch of stuff just fell as soon as you started talking.
Oh, no problem. Can you make use the same mold over and over again, or is that pretty much
Yes, I don't know if there is a durability on them.
Control Shift, add all items? There we go. All right, should I give this one to you, or do you want me to put it in the pit for you? Speaking of pit. Where are you at? Well, while you're doing whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and feed myself because I'm fat and hungry. There we go. I'm just gonna leave my bowl in there. Okay. It's not blocking anybody. Alright. So let me throw that down in here. Let me take dry grass. Do I have any in here? I don't. Grab some walnuts. Okay, you gotta do this. There's something about it, like, I know that like the game is pretty ridiculous when it comes to realism, but there's something about it that's just addicting. I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it. One of those things. Just like Because if you were to tell me about the game outright, right, I'll be like, I don't know. But, you know.
That's why I showed you the cool stuff, and not just told you how fucking how complex this game is.
That's fair. I need to find some firewood.
Because complexity turns people away.
I suppose it does sometimes for me. I don't know. The only thing that really bothers me is if I don't have clear direction on where I'm going. And since you've been walking me through this has become a really enjoyable experience for me. So it's not like I couldn't understand it. I just hate sitting there.
I'm
figure it
currently showing you everything I figured out so far.
I need more sticks. Schnittles.
Oop, we're out of that. Pigs go to the trough. They're almost full grown. They are out. Okay. Birds eat a lot.
You have birds?
Like in the game.
Oh, I'm about to say it. It's like I didn't take you for a bird guy.
I love birds, dude. They're my favorite.
Look, I love all animals too, but I can't have them living in my house. Those birds are like, I had parakeets and they're just the loudest, most annoying birds I've ever owned. I basically
That's why I don't have them as pets. They can be outside. They can't be inside.
like for me, I will take in birds if I feel like somebody can't take care of them, but I will try to find them a home as quickly as possible. That's basically my attitude towards it. I just can't. My brain will explode.
They're loud and messy, but they're I don't know. I like birds. I don't want them as pets, but yeah.
We have my wife knows how much I love animals, but she tries to get to adopt these crazy exotic animals. I'm just like, you're not gonna end up taking care of them. I will, and I'm already dealing with dogs. They're enough.
Yeah. I had a roommate that brought home a pig. And they almost brought home a zebra.
What the fluff?
Rescue.
A zebra?
We were renting a fucking house in a subdivision.
That just makes it
Like,
even worse.
what the fuck, dude?
No, that's nuts, man. I've never heard of anything crazy like that in my life. Please don't burn me.
Don't stand on the fire and it won't burn you.
That should do it, right? I'll put this stuff back for later.
Fucking eat, you donkey.
Donkey! I'm guessing...
Oh, the boar. He's, looking at his things. Oh, it's like 276 pounds. Hungry. Well, eat.
Eat,
Your
damn
troughs have been full.
Oh, he's up. He's straight up.
The one on the left is the female. The one on the right is the boar. Yeah. They look the same, which kind of annoying, but...
Well, there's some differences. One's more spotted than the other. And it's got a darker shade to it. Just slightly. It's barely noticeable unless you really, really pay attention.
They look identical.
is the lighting? Nah. All right, I have the
Alright, so
mold that's already
you have
done.
the mold.
Yep.
Awesome. So place it on the ground. Go ahead and pick this item here on the left up. Empty hand. All right, put the mold there. How many units of copper? We need 100 units of copper. So go ahead and grab that stack of 20 you have in there.
Got it.
This is just a guesstimation. Go ahead and put that crucible in this fire pit.
This thing?
Mm-hmm. Just right click it. Or right click. Oh, I got Pete in the wrong spot. All right, go ahead.
Do I put it in the fire pit?
Yes, put it in the fire pit.
Which one on
Is it there?
Which one? Here?
No, just no. Like that. Hey, look at my Discord stream.
All right.
So you can either do it like this, or when the fire's lit, you can just right click the thing and it'll set it down. Like,
Oh. Well, that's weird.
So-
It wasn't showing me all that before. It was just showing me like.
so to melt copper, we need charcoal. So put your charcoal or your copper nuggets in here. It'll tell you how many units of copper it'll make. Just put in enough for 100 units.
Okay. So open. Let's say we'll create 130 units of copper.
Yep. So pull out 3 or 2. 2.
There we go. So you just need 20.
Yep.
For 100 units. And that'll be enough for the mold?
That's enough for that mold.
Sweet.
So go ahead and light that fire. And in the meantime, you need to make a pair of tongs.
Okay.
It is 6 sticks and a rope, coil of rope.
Okay. That I have. Coil of rope. Make from string or whatever the hell this thing is. Flax fibers. Wait, what? I need 2 cattails. What?
So you
3
either need
carrots.
2 cordage, which is from 3 wild vine tips, or a wild vine. It's got to fucking roll through to the next stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8 cattails.
I can get 8 cattails. I know where they are. I'll just have to go grab some. They're not exactly easy to farm, so I didn't bring a whole bunch of them.
Well, what we could do. So, are you just breaking the tops?
Yeah.
Okay. We could grow some. If we get the cattail roots, but we only get. It's pretty much 1 for 1.
So
unless we
basically,
break
we're
the
just
base.
transplanting them.
Yeah.
if you want me to grab a few roots, I can.
No, we don't have a pond, and I don't feel like hauling a million buckets of water.
Fair enough.
Besides, that lake's out back. I mean, now, when we venture farther away, we can totally just take cattail, fill that pond with cattail or whatever.
Come on, man. Just cut the dang thing. Oh, those wolves. Whoa. And they hit hard. But you're not faster than me. Oh, you want to fight him? Elfer's like, I want to stab him. Give me your hide. Close the door.
I don't even see him.
Maybe they were just after me. Despawned as soon as I
They
left.
would still. No.
I know, it sounds silly. I was just, you know, just thinking aloud. Alright, so 2.
I mean, did you run from a wolf puppy? That's the only thing I found.
I mean, would it bite you?
Kind of sleeping. Nah, he woke up.
You gonna make him a pet?
He stretched like a cat. Kind of wandering right now.
Where the hell did I pick up cow parsley of all things? You're like, I'm gonna make you my pet. I'm all shaken from that attack, and you're just like, remember that trauma? Now we get to live with it. That's something my wife would do. She'd adopt something that gave me a traumatic experience just to mess with me.
It's just a puppy.
I know. But wolf puppies are still wolves. I'm just saying.
But it's a puppy.
Next thing you know, you're going to be like, it's precious. While it's chewing my arm.
Yes.
Alright, what was it that I was making again? You said I had to make
He's
something.
trying so hard to get away.
Like, love me, damn it. Love me. Man, I hear it. That snap. I can hear it from over here. Holy crap, dude. What kind of bow are you using?
I'm not using a bow. The rope that I'm using to pull it's snapping.
Oh. Alright, get over here, boy. Maybe if I shove into it, maybe it'll... Come inside. Escape inside.
Literally what I'm trying to get him to do.
Close the door. Got him. Alright, he's inside. So all we gotta do is get him to go inside a pen.
Now we have to Google how to tame a wolf.
Definitely want to fence him in.
Just tie him up to the fence. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, well, he can step in the fire.
No, then that's his fault.
Natural selection. I guess the only thing you can do is just place a food on the bottom and hope he eats from it. You're just like, here's some food.
Like this, and let's say meat, right?
Yeah.
He took the first one. I doubt it. Oh, he's totally stuffed as well. Okay, so he did take the meat. Okay. We're just gonna keep filling him up with food and hopefully he tames. Yeah? I mean, if he's full, he's less likely to attack us, wanting to eat us.
This is true.
Keep him on a short leash. Can't really go anywhere.
Yeah, that's the best. We just can't go near him for a little bit. Unless we're feeding him.
I'm gonna go try to find the mama, because I did hear an adult wolf howl.
Oh, what was I trying to make again? Damn, I forgot.
Tongs. You were
Tongs.
making rope to make tongs.
Yeah, that's right. Wooden tongs. So I need that. Okay, 6 sticks and a rope. There we go. Seems kind of weird that you can use wooden tongs for hot metal, but hey.
Yeah. That's a deep fucking. Oh, holy cow.
How big is the wolf?
Hole.
Oh, that's a big ass hole.
Yeah.
Oh, that's death.
Don't fall in that.
Yeah, really need to pay more attention to
And
my
just think,
surroundings.
we ran right past that when it was dark out.
I edged for that reason because I wasn't sure what was around me, so I just edged the line and followed you. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll probably play for a few more hours, but it's about that time, and I don't want to overstuff this stream with more time than it needs. 2 hours is plenty. I hope that you guys enjoyed. You got a little quick preview of Vintage Story. We'll probably be playing this for a while. Actually, more than likely, going to be playing this for a while. Hellfire is very much enjoying this game, as you can see. So we're definitely going to be playing more Vintage Story. So be looking forward to that. And if you want to join, well, you're just going to have to ask Hellfire because this is his stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to chill nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I save it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your boss, say your roles, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over, keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, throw the E-notes high. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your boss, say your roles, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise.